Okay, today it's Varsity Football by Cadaco Ellis. It's a sports classic, the scientific football game. I always enjoy this game, even though it's kind of flawed, but I can set it up better with two hands, and I shall try. I always like this part of the game, and it doesn't seem to hold up as well as I remember. 3 dice. You throw 3 dice, and you look on the chart. You want to run off tackle. Funny how many games use the term line plunge, but you won't see that. You never hear them say it in real life. This is 1955. So the field goals are a little weird. So the ball is on the goalposts are on the end line there, not the back of the end zone, but in the front. And so that 40 would be not a 57, but a 47 yard. And that's as long as you can get. In 3 and 18, that's like a 1% chance of connecting from there. 3 and 4 is not much better. 50% better. It's like even the extra point, which is 3 to 11 there. 5 for the point at the touchdown, 3 to 11. That's over a 50% chance. But it's not good. Now, it's back in the day when one of the rules I think the NFL instituted to make it a lot better was get rid of that 15-yard penalty for holding and piling up. Most of them. The unsportsmanlike is still 15. It was just too much of a killer penalty. And there was no 10-yard penalties at that time. Block kicks, you get a fumble or block kick. This was all right. Now, kickoff, you throw your 3 dice and you look there. It's, wow, 3, 4, and 5 is the only way. And in this, the 3 dice, 10 and 11 are the most common numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Exactly. So you're not going to have many touchbacks. And sometimes it goes to the 20. Boy, the kicker's legs were pretty weak at that time. Then the kickoff, the run back. And punts went that many yards. And the penalty, but there's no option of taking the play. And a punt run back. You're not going to get much. That way the kickoff run back is more 12 yards. I thought these are pretty low kickoff returns. But on the other hand, you don't kick the ball far, so the defense is already on top of you. Punts out of bounds. And the stars in the bottom means it didn't go out of bounds. So that's a decent option. You don't want someone returning it. Okay, don't know why the lateral pass is there. But it should be in with the line plunge, or at least with the long pass on the right side. This are plays you can choose at any time. Lateral, line plunge, off tackle, end runs, long pass, and the short pass. I'm looking for something that's weird about it, but going up the middle, you're less likely to fumble than you go off tackle or around end. The lateral, yeah, there's your fumble. I don't know how you're going to get a lateral intercepted, but it could be. I found if you just sit there and go short pass all day, wow. Where are the completion on that? 7, 8, and 9? And 14, and 17, 18. Not going to happen much. When I was young, I used to just play with different teams. One team that just ran end runs the whole time. One team just had long passes. One team had short passes. It was easier that way. The line plunge team never won. The lateral did not fare well either. I seem to remember short passes doing well. Well, fumbles, I guess there's nothing else to say here. 30 plays per quarter, just like real. Visitor score. I think I'll get to the, which is fine, unless you score more than 30 points. So New Orleans wouldn't even be able to play here. Were there instructions here? You add to a 3 dice at a time and add them up. Example, 3 plus 5 plus 6 is 14. So this is very instructional, very educational. Like a little too much detail and stuff like that. And you must call a short or long pass before throwing the dice. Punts out of bounds, field goals. Scoring, they'll tell you the points. Back when the extra point was only 1 point. I'm amazed touchdowns is not 5 points. Detailed football. If a pass is intercepted over your own goal line, the interceptor may refuse the interception and make an incomplete pass. He must elect before throwing the dice. If he throws the dice, he must take the ball accordingly. The tables, even though this will give the opponent a safety. So, good luck with that. I mean, did they know of touchbacks? Wasn't that a rule? Or, another thing here is penalties. If you have a 15-yard penalty and you're on your own 12, you cannot go further. Where it says it here somewhere, you cannot go further back than your own 1. So if you're on your 12, you have a penalty, you'd be back on your 1 yard line. It doesn't say anything about half the distance, even though this cute little football thing could go halfway in between. It really can. And once again, the sliding 10-yard marker. Yep. Plays per game. And there's 3 of them, 1 for quarter and 1 for down. Okay, that's 1955. Now, one other thing. Here's their version. I think it's from 42. Well, what's the difference? 45 or 42? This is 1945. Difference is the war just started and the war ended. The charts didn't have that scoreboard type thing. And the lateral pass is all the way over there. No long pass before the short. And they have it all twice. The 3 dice, they are old. Fumbles. Looks the same offhand. But maybe they change the rules at all. Backfield in motion. Going to have to penalize you. And these seem the same also. Oh. I forget. Oh, plays per quarter. Okay. There was one game I saw they had a spinner for the instead of dice, and that's horrible because you get stuck right in between. You have some arguments. Okay. So this is the 1945 version from Cadaco.